It's 3 years since 36-year-old Clare Wood was murdered, and ever since her father has been campaigning for a new law in her name. Clare's killer, George Appleton, had previous domestic violence convictions, but she didn't know, and her father believes that if she had, she'd still be alive today.
It doesn't take a clever person to tell that if he's already held somebody at knife point for 8.5 hours. They always say past behaviour is an indicator of future and present behaviour. And my kid wasn't stupid, she would have been out of there. I think the pendulum has swung too far towards the perpetrator rather than the victim.
Clare met George Appleton on Facebook, and the internet is more popular than ever for meeting people. But how much do we really know about these virtual strangers? Campaigners say we need better protection from potentially violent partners, and they say the Domestic Violence Disclosure Scheme, better known as Clare's Law, could be the answer. From today, Clare's Law is being piloted in Nottingham, Wiltshire, Gwent and Manchester, where Clare was from. Formal inquiries can be made to the police about an individual's violent or abusive past. Requests can be made via a member of the public or via an agency wishing to protect a potential victim. The police will then consider the risk to the victim before disclosing the information.
He locked me in a bedroom because I wanted to go to my mum's.
It's not safe to identify Amelia. Her former partner is highly dangerous. But she feels strongly enough to speak up on the issue because, like Clare, she was in the dark about her boyfriend's string of previous convictions.
If this scheme was in place when I was with him, I don't think it would have got as bad as what it has done, because I would have known about him and then what he'd done previous, and I wouldn't have had to get the injunction out, and I wouldn't have been unsafe.
But not everyone agrees this is the correct way to protect people like Amelia and Clare. The scheme is controversial and has raised criticism from some charities like Refuge and Women's Aid.
We are concerned that this is diverting resources that are already scarce resources from the front line to ensure that victims do get protection following 999 calls.
But for Clare's father, the pilots are a breakthrough, albeit bittersweet. They'll run for the next year before any possible national rollout will be considered. Isabel Webster, Sky News.